We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spot, Morant and Bain. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Brooks. And it's Aldama in at the 4. Now here's Jackson. From deep. It's hauled in by Adams. Morant drives in. And finished off by Morant.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoe.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. Outside Leonard for the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Morant with it. There's the pass to Adams.
Hey, yo, right here.
Out to Brooks. Lots of room. They get it back. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
That one is off. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it can feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Here's Jackson. Kicks it out to Leonard. Morris outside. 6 to shoot. Back to George. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Leonard, no luck. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. And in talking about this matchup, he said this is a team that will execute you to death. He said the tough thing is that they have such great awareness offensively. Their discipline, their recognition, any mistake you make at the defensive end, 9 times out of 10, they're going to exploit it. So, Kevin, we'll see who wins the chess match tonight.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all 5 guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
It's all about staying attached to shooters and limiting clean looks. We'll see if they're prepared for the challenge.
Here's Bain. Basket counts. It's all knotted up.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pulls up on the wing. No good. Shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bain, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
The length and quickness of George is so difficult to guard against. That really compromises the defense, forcing them to foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Walking foul called on John Morant. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
On defense, Memphis. They trail by 1. Jackson finds George. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Third team foul.
That one's on Morant. Here's Aldama. He feeds it to Adams. Memphis moving that ball around. Outside, Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard with the steal. pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Passes it to Zubats. Back to Leonard. Pass to Zubats. On the wing, George. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Zubats. Morant with it. George picks him up. Stolen by George.
Oh, you better shoot that.
There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter. He kicks to Morris. Back to George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Paul George. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Morant against Jackson. Morant passes to Aldama. And there's the drive. Knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. Outside, George. Here's Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Bain against George. Leonard attacking and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Five seconds left to play in the first quarter. It'll count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Clippers lead by 3.
And please give a big round of applause for your Clippers U-Dance team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Los Angeles? The Grizzlies trail by 3. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Here's Aldama. And they had their chances, 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Morris into the lane, and Morris throws it down.
And not a next level athlete, but Morris has the ability to face up and beat his man off the dribble.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Morant with a wide open look. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Pass to Aldama. To the paint. Here's Morant. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Morant's got 6.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Nobody near George. No good on the 3. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. Really, on the right plate defensively, if you can't block, force him to the line.
Shooting 2.
And he sinks the second. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jackson down low. Guarded by Morant. Leonard on the wing. Jackson passes to Leonard. Outside for George. Clock at 4. Now the pass to Zubats. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
Morant outside. Out to Brooks. The trade. It's hauled in by George. Clippers leading by 4.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Brooks with it. Guarded now by Morris. Kick out to Adams. Passes it to Aldama. Up and in on the layup. Aldama's got his first 2 points. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Brooks kicks to Bain. Puts the move on. A shot that time, not on target. Excellent D there from George. Pass to Leonard. Outside, George. Morris outside. Back to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. 1:10 left to play here in the half. Morant against Zubac. And a wide open look for Bain. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. George finds Morris. Back to Jackson from past the arc. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Brooks the pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Left side, George. 15 seconds left in the second quarter. Morris dishes to George. Adams, some nice D.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Los Angeles, thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Grizzlies, 15.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, George is displaying his skills today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Jones, and it's Conchar in at the 2 guard. Another shot. The kick out to Wall. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Williams. Powell, the pass to Mann. Yep, it counts. Mann's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Los Angeles. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
And it's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
It's Wall with the drive. That one goes. Coming. And now a 6-point Clipper lead.
And that's too close. When Wall gets a shot that deep inside, it is almost automatic.
Jones with it. He's picked up by Wall. Ball against Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Norman Powell. Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And so Jones nails both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Out to the right wing. Here's Mann. And a miss there on the triple.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Inside, Batum with the steal. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Williams. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. The Grizzlies trail by 4. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Jones finds Williams. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Wall against Jones. Wall dishes to Batum. Back to Wall. He can't get that one to fall. And Memphis the other way now. Covered by Wall. Pass to Tillman. Shoots over Covington. And that one hits back iron. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Batum passes to Covington. Good.
An all-around player. One of Batum's roles is to make the defense pay when they leave someone open.
For Los Angeles, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Batum with the steal. The feed to Covington. Outside, Wall. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Jones against Wall. .149 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Tillman. That shot off the mark. Good D by Covington. Cloak loose. It's stolen by Jones. One-on-one fast break. Here's Williams. Rebound by John Wall. Deflects the pass. Covington down low. Powell. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Powell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers. There's 57 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Jones, the pass to Tillman. Memphis moving it around. Good D by Covington. Clippers leading by 6. All with it, Williams picks him up. And now the Grizzlies fast break.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Batum kicks to Covington. Outside for Batum. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
The pass to Jones. For 3, Covington. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Clippers lead by 4. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Jones in the post. Jackson on him. Back to Williams. No good that time. Good work defensively by Morris. Clippers leading by 6. George double team. Leonard dishes to Morris. Now here's George. Tight defense on him. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by George.
And you see the body control. Morris taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
Jones, the pass to Williams. From about 16, that shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Morant. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Authoritative slam there by George, showing the defense he's ready to get physical.
Up top, Morant, guarded by Jackson, and finished off by Morant.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Leonard kicks to George. Outside Leonard. Clock at 6. Outside for George. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Good on that shot. With that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Morant. Jackson looking it over. In the corner, George with it. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Morris. Brooks kicks to Adams. Down low. On the wing, Bain. To the middle. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Morris. George dishes to Leonard. Outside, George. Zubats with the screen for George. Over in the corner, Zubats. Back to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it from 3-point range. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles. Morant passes to Aldama. Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
It gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Clippers on defense, and finished off by Morant.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Takes it out to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Morris outside. It is now to George. Over Bain. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant left side. Here's the lob to Adams. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Jackson kicks to George. George double teamed. Pass to Zubats. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Desmond Bain. That's his first.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. to Aldama. Tries a three. Offensive rebound. Oh, and the jam by Adams.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. A three-pointer is right on target.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Right side Bain. Pass to Aldama. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Adams.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
And here's George. So the Clippers with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
So the Clippers win the tip. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
And here's Edwards outside. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter. But one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's McDaniels. Russell to pass to Edwards. Fires the three. To the wing on the left. Towns finds McDaniels. Here's Edwards. He can't get that one to fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can. Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Russell. Over to the wing. From the arc. The shot by Towns, no good.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Morris passes to Leonard. Driving inside. There's Jackson with the three. The shot no good.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Here's Russell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA draft.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Now here's Jackson. The kick out to Morris. The three is up. McDaniels with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Gobert. Inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Jackson, the pass to Morris. George outside. The kick out to Morris. The 3-ball gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Russell into the lane. McDaniels from long range. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George outside. Leonard on the wing. Back to George. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
Russell against Jackson. Russell, the pass to McDaniels. Zubats against Gobert. 5 on the clock. Russell from outside gets the 3 to fall. Russell's got 5 points.
A volume 3-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Morris on the wing. Covered by Towns. Lets it fly. McDaniels with the rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
56 seconds left in the first quarter. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Back to Jackson.
Foul Clippers. Kawhi Leonard. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Karl Anthony Towns.
And the free throw, no good.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
George finds Morris. Back to George. Here's Zubats. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. George for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Zubats with the steal.
Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Jackson. For three, George. He's off on that one. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Clippers on top, up one. And quarter number.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
That's good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point guard position.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see. And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
And Leonard drops them both. Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
The 3, George. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. That shot off the mark. The Clippers go the other way with it. Leonard passes to George. Out to Leonard. Back to George. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Edwards can't hit. The Clippers in the lead. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Jackson, pass to Morris. George outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Sinks it from distance. Jackson's got 5 now. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor. That magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Leonard on the wing. Back to Morris. Pass to George. There's the triple. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Towns with the ball. Over to the left wing. Russell from outside. Leonard pulls down the board.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
2 minutes.
Down low. And stolen by Gobert. McDaniels with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns could just be merciless on offense.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Hits the trifecta. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. He drops it from range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Jackson, the pass to George. Kicks it out to Jackson. And
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
A nice shot by Morris.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Timberwolves trail. To the wing, right side. From downtown. Towns can't get it to go. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 16-7 run. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, good instincts by Russell on defense, using his quickness to his advantage on this end.
Jackson, the pass to George. Out to Leonard. Morris outside. The three is up. Here's Leonard. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
From the wing. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one.
The previous play.
We're heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it, and so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More NBA on 2K Sport. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Man, have we seen Reggie Jackson really have a great game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Nicholas Batum out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Covington in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, BA, one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Pass to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Prince. Stripped it away. And it's Batum penetrating. Covington with it. Reed defending. Covington passes to Wall. Fires for three. No good there. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Back to Prince. Kicks it out to Anderson. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. And it's McLaughlin missing. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Outside Wall. To the middle. Stolen by Reed. Anderson for three. Covington grabs the board. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Powell passes to Covington. Back to Powell. Picked by Covington. Launches it. And they'll get another chance. On the wing man. Powell outside. 4-3. No good that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Out left to the wing. Pass to McLaughlin. To the inside. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Left side wall. Batum against Anderson. Ball for three. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Timberwolves shooting only 36% so far in this game. Pass to Anderson. Back to Prince. Outside, Anderson. Now here's Reed. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Covington's got 4 rebounds now.
2 minutes remaining.
Powell outside. Down low. Tries again. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Batum's got his first 2 points.
Tremendous awareness from Nicholas. The wily vet finding some points.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
On the wing man, Batum outside.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
John Wall.
First one falls for him. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Edwards. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Batum outside. Pass to Wall. Back to man. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Russell puts up a 3. That shot, no good.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Covington finds Batum. Right wing. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. And it's Russell, that time on the assist by Towns. And it's now only a 5-point Los Angeles lead. Wall with it, Towns covering. Here's Batum. And he makes it on the layup. Batum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nicholas Batum still possesses strength to fight through and get the bucket.
McDaniels passes to Russell. Back to Daniels. Now here's Russell. Wall covering. Towns for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And the Clippers have possession. On the court for Minnesota. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the 1.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them. So they have just stuck with the game plan.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
Out to Leonard for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. McDaniels against Leonard. Kicks it out to Jackson. Morris outside. Clock at 4. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 9.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammate. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
Outside Edwards. It's rebounded by George. The Clippers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Jackson with it. Russell covering. Pass to Morris. George for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
The D has to know where PG is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter.
Shot is good by Edwards.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Morris against Towns. Kicks it to George. 3-pointer. Zubac passes to George. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
So far, George's competitive play has worked well. He's getting just about everything to fall.
Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Russell against Jackson. Morris passes to Jackson. Takes a 3. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, a little inconsistent from deep when he first entered the league. Jackson now an emerging 3-point threat.
And he's really made his mark with the 3-pointer today. And that's another big one.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the 3-point line today.
Jackson against Russell. Kicks it to George from behind the arc. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Though he doesn't show a lot of expression, PG-13 is ultra competitive. Claps back from distance.
Russell to pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Over George. And that one's long. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Jackson against Gobert. Jackson, pass to Zubac. Out to Leonard. Beyond the arc. The shot comes out. And Minnesota the other way with it now.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Clippers.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Paul George.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Towns for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Edwards with it. Jackson in his pocket. Jackson against Edwards. Pass to Towns. 3-pointer. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Now Leonard. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
scoring offenses that pile up the assists, Clark, you've come to the right place.
I tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Fighting in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the one.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They've got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Towns wide open. Buries it from three-point range.
If Towns gets a good look at the three, you feel like it's going in.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to...
Oh, man, threw down.
Goodness. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Here's Morant. Brooks up on top. McDaniels defending. Morant dishes to Brooks. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Offline with his 3. The Timberwolves with a quick start to this game. And Towns throws it down.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
Morant against Russell. They need this. And Morant gets it to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The kick out to Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'll tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Brooks, the pass to Adams. Back to Brooks. Out to Morant. And he slaps it down right on top of Carl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Russell inside. Guarded by Morant. And it's Memphis on the break. It's tipped. It's stolen by Edwards. There's 1:54 left in the first. Towns for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Towns has got 8 points.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Up top, Morant. McDaniels defending. 6 to shoot. Back to Brooks. Shoots the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves leading by 5. Edwards dishes to Russell. Out to Edwards. Outside, Russell fires the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for him.
Well, the contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Russell against Morant. Out to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. The shot will not fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Inside. And McDaniels with the block. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's the three. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Russell against Morant. Here's Aldama. Towns with the defensive effort. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Rebound, Minnesota.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Russell high post. Gobert against Brooks. Gobert down low. The kick out to Towns. Morant scanning the floor. Looking for Adams. He gets it there.
Nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Out to Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Bane passes to Morant. Here's Aldama. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Aldama's got his first points in this one.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say John Morant.
And Towns throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extreme. Oh my goodness! Come on now.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Really left alone that Edwards got 6.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Morant against Russell. Morant outside. In the corner, it's Bane. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Morant against Russell. Morant passes to Adams.
And what defense there from Gobert, putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy inside.
Edwards dishes to Russell, and they pick up 2. And now a 7-point Timberwolves lead. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Payne finds Brooks. To the paint. It's tipped. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Russell. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Has to Gobert. Outside, Towns. Outside, Edwards. With the shot. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And it's 8 points for Anthony Edwards.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Morant. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game.
John Morant, shooting 1.
That's good from Morant.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Towns. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
23 seconds left to play in the first half. And the shot goes in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Morant, that's for 2. Nails the wide open jump shot. Morant's got 15.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. It's time now to go courtside as we say. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the... As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Then it's Morant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4 slot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Bain.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Rob. Floats it up there for Morant. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The pass to Noel. that shot off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Stolen away. One-on-one here. Kicks it out to Prince. Passes it to Noel. And that's an air ball. Not even close. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant right side. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The feed to Prince. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Prince has got the lead up to 9 now for Minnesota. Jones with it. Three-pointer. Williams passes to Tillman. Off target at the rim.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Down low. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's an 11-point Minnesota lead.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Kicks it out to Jones. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Here's Noel. Pass to Reid. Upside Prince. Anderson wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
To the inside. From down in the low post, it goes.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Minnesota leading by 9. A minute 50 left to play here in the third. Pass to Noel. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Driving inside. Reid. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Outside, Jones. The kick out to Williams. Conchar, the pass to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Little turnaround. They get it back. Here's Tillman. A second chance effort. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
.104 left here in the third quarter. Here's Noel. The kick out to Anderson for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside, Jones. The pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And so Jones nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. A 3 from Anderson. Passes it to Noel. Cranes the three-pointer. Noel's got 6.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning. and have not stopped.
And here's Anderson from the arc. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Grizzlies trail by 13. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Inside. Jones looking for an opening. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Edwards passes to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
You know, this is what makes Towns an all-star kind of talent. I mean, his ability to get it going and pile up points in a hurry.
Defended by Towns. Back to Williams. Shoots over McDaniel. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his first points of the game.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Edwards inside. Towns for 3. No good on that one.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Williams passes to Tillman. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. It's stolen by Gobert. Down low, here's Towns. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Morant. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. McDaniels kicks to Russell. Feeds to Towns. Rocket 6. He's looking for Russell and finds him. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points to the right side. Adams sets the pick for Morant to the middle. Adams' shot is off.
Steven Adams. His 3rd personal foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Minnesota leading by 13. Morant with the steal. And he lays it straight in.
The level of engagement Morant provides really on both ends. That play demonstrates how special this kid can be.
The kick out to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Russell against Morant. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
First personal foul. 2nd team foul. Shooting for Minnesota.
Free throw, no good for Russell.
As it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
Outside Edwards. He feeds it to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Right wing. Back to Morant. Count it. Morant's got 19 points.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Lets the three fly. The offensive rebound. Gobert the pass to Towns. Morant against Russell. To the paint. Here's Aldama. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
Russell inside. Brooks covering. McDaniels dishes to Towns. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Gobert. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Edwards, that's good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Morant kicks to Brooks. That three off the mark. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Outside, Towns. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. And foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's Aldama. Pass to Adams. George with a steal. Jackson on the wing. To the middle. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Payne. Good work defensively by Leonard.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league. But, boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. A nice shot by Zubac. First quarter, just over a minute played. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, B.A., but I think that started to change back in 2011, the trade of CP3 to the Clippers. It started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Now here's Morris. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Zubac. Pass to Morris. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
So it's the Clippers now. After the basket by Memphis. Morris passes to Jackson. Morris sets a screen. Back to Jackson. Pass to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Aldama. Outside for Brooks. There's the three. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Shot's good by Morant. And it's all knotted up.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at to one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Pass to Aldama. To the paint. Here's Adams. Inside. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Up top, Morris. Adams covering. And stolen by Bane. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Morant. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
George for three, and the Clippers miss again.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Aldama. Outside Bain. Brooks against Leonard.
Blocking foul, Paul George. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last. Shot from the inbound. And Morant with the lay-in. Morant's got his third bucket of the night.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Jackson outside. Pass to Morris. Kicks it to George. Will it go? And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
George hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Outside Morant. Outside Bain. Outside Morant. Down low. Here's Adams. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Grizzlies up by 4, and back in a moment as we'll get on.
On your feet, fans.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Now here's Jackson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. George with it, guarded by Morant. There's Jackson with the 3, and it's Bain with the rebound. Memphis leading. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
4 on the clock. And there's the rejection. Jackson outside to the inside. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Mr. Morris leaves no doubt.
Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. Outside Morant. Outside for Brooks. On the wing, Bain. To the paint. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Zubats. He can't hit that time. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. To the middle. Oh, George with a steal. Leonard on the wing. Pounded by Morant. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. George. Basket's good.
Well, length and will and skill. Paul George getting to work on the offensive window.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Moran against Jackson. Now here's Bain. He's covered closely. His first shot attempt. They get it again. Adams. Second shot opportunity. And stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's Morris. Pass to Zubac. And here's Jackson. Now George. Kicks it out to Jackson. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Clippers trail. It's picked off. Outside Bain. Brooks finds Adams. Now here's Bain. Back to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Shot clock at 6. Morris can't hit. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
BA, I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
Jackson, pass to Leonard. Morris outside. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Morris. Outside for Moran. Shot from 12. His first miss. 3 for 4 in this contest now. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Morris, a screen on Bain. Pass to Zubac. Driving to the basket. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, as a great scorer, you still have to be willing to balance it with finding your teammates. Kawhi Leonard puts the ball where it needs to be.
Here's Moran. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. No good from 18.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been...
The Grizzlies, 16. The Clippers, 12.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, you got to like what Ja Moran has done in this game.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Nicholas Batum out there with Robert Covington. And it's Man in at the 3 slot.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Powell finds Covington. Powell outside. Pass to Batum. Can't connect from short range. And Memphis shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Well, Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it.
The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Tillman in the post. Working on Covington. Outside Jones. Back to Tillman. And that one good. And now a 10-point Memphis lead.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the left wing. Outside, Williams. Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. That one doesn't drop. So the Clippers will take it the other way. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
And the basket by Tillman.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's man. Williams defending. Here's the teardrop. Man misses. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Jones. 1:46 left to play in the third quarter. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Wall with it. Guarded now by Williams. Powell, left side. Takes the three. Clippers keep it alive. To the right side. 5 to shoot. Here's man. And they get it back. Pass to Wall. Back to Covington. Out to Powell. Fires the three. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Back to Williams. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That'll belong to John Wall.
Their offense has been unstoppable. Just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
On the wing man. Pass to Covington to halt the run. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. For Memphis, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Now Jones. Wall covering. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Second team.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your Grizzlies. 2 shots.
Good on both. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Up top, Wall. Defended by Jones. Batum outside. Jacks up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jones from outside. And again, Memphis no good. Here's Wall. An easy 2 on the layup. Wall's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, the strength in the upper body allows him to take contact and complete the play. Go ahead, John Wall.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with John Conchar. And it's Tillman in at center. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. George has gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Uses the glass on the layup.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Jackson outside. From deep. The Clippers rebound. Zubac. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass earning an additional opportunity.
Jones against Jackson. On the wing, Conchar. And they pick up 2. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Jackson outside. To the inside. Outside, Williams. Outside, Jones. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Lets the 3 fly. Misses off the left iron.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Memphis. Zubac with a screen on Moran. The kick out to Morris. Back to Jackson. Shoots over Moran. And the Clippers miss again. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Brooks right side. And stolen by Leonard. Jackson for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, the Grizzlies' shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Pass to Aldama. That shot is off. Great D that time from Zubac. Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. And here's Jackson from outside the arc. Leonard, good. Leonard's got his first 2 points of the night.
This has defined Kawhi Leonard's game going back to college. He understood rebounding is important to winning.
Moran against Jackson. Left side, Moran. Got a hand on it. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Leonard for 3. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. Here's Morant. Pass to Bain. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Jackson against Morant. Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Bain against George. 6 on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Grizzlies.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And no question this was a team effort. But you have to love how big a night this was for Ja Morant.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Jackson outside. Pass to George. Kicks it out to Jackson. Morris outside. And the Clippers miss again. From deep three-point range. No good. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're about to get... Here
we go.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the point. Now, here's Zubats. Here's Leonard. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. Back to Towns. Off target from three-point range. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Outside, George. Jackson from long range. Doesn't go for him. And Minnesota will come the other way.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Morris. Back to Zubats. Gobert pulls it in. Now, here is Russell. To the inside. Stolen by George. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. Russell passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Jackson against Russell. Out to Morris. In the corner, George with it. Los Angeles with another miss. Jackson against Russell. Minnesota again turning it over. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Jackson dishes to Leonard. And stolen by Russell. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards leading the charge. Passes it to Russell. Gobert with it. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Towns. Out to Russell. Takes a 3.
Great work from Reggie. The coaching staff really loves it when he hustles like that on defense.
Outside Edwards. This one for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Jackson. A three from Morris. Los Angeles with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 5. Edwards finds Gobert.
2 minutes.
Russell inside. Guarded by Jackson. Towns for three. They get the rebound. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, he's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instincts just showing off from Russell there.
Morris passes to George. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Minnesota with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And here's Russell. After Reggie Jackson was able to get the triple, Russell kicks to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert dishes to Towns. Russell passes to Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And Russell gets it to go.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And here's Jackson. George with no one around. And no good in the last second attempt this time. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves.
16.
He witnessed it.
And please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They didn't hesitate to start working the offensive glass. And I'll tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Count that 1. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Jackson. Russell dishes to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Towns finds Edwards. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Towns, no luck.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Jackson has the open look. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And credit to Reggie that time making the right play call. The pick and roll gets him everything he wanted.
Russell kicks to McDaniel. And there's the pass to Gobert. A shot, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And Morris throws it down.
Good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
And Brett, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have two teams in LA that can be this good.
There's the three. A nice shot by George. George has got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
This is what you expect. Paul George can get it going from the perimeter like that.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Russell kicks to McDaniel. Timberwolves keep it alive. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Outside Russell to the middle. Trying to end the drought. And finished off by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Outside for George. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Timberwolves have drawn 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Here's Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there's some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism, the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Clippers now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And this is Edwards' game, man. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Anthony Edwards. Taking 2.
And Edwards drops them both. Clippers trail by 6. Jackson looking around. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Here's Morris. That shot misses. Towns with the defensive effort. Gobert dishes to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Out to Russell. McDaniels up top. Shot clock at 6. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target with his 3. Outside Leonard. Jackson from long range. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Substitution on the board.
From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third.
22. The Clippers. 16.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Batum is out there with Robert Covington, and it's man in at the small forward position. On the wing, Batum. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota leading by 6. Prince, the pass to McLaughlin. The kick out to Anderson. No good on the triple. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Inside. And Covington with the basket on the assist from Wall. Covington's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Clippers. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Wall. Pass to McLaughlin. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. It's good from long range. McLaughlin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Wall looking it over. Out left to the wing. Shoots it. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Reed with it. Covington's there. Reed misses. Clippers trail by 7. It's Powell with the drive.
Not surprised Norman Powell can get up.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Kicks it out to Prince. Off target from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Powell dishes to Batum. Back to Powell. The kick out to Wall. No good from outside. Timberwolves leading by 5. Here's Prince. Anderson outside. Fires for 3. Back to Prince. Launches it. Hits the three-point line. Prince has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
2 minutes.
It's Powell on the wing.
2 minutes.
Back to Wall. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of this one.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
He gets that one. McLaughlin's got 5 now.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Wall kicks to Powell. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Batum with the ball. Guarded now by Prince. 1:25 left in the third. Noel kicks it out to Prince. Pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Anderson outside. Takes the 3. And with the rebound. Clippers trail by 9. Outside Covington. Ball passes to Man. The kick out to Wall. It's Powell on the wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Timberwolves leading by 9. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Prince, the pass to McLaughlin. Drives to the hoop. Down low. Here's Reed. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Reed's got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota. Outside, Wall. Over to the wing. He kicks it to Powell. On the wing, Batum. He's covered by Anderson. The shot by Batum, no good. Here's Noel. Guarded by Powell. Passes to McLaughlin. And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been giving John Wall all sorts of problems. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Running in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Russell inside, Jackson on him, and Towns gets it to go.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Morris, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards against George. Edwards kicks to Towns. Out to Russell. Outside Edwards. That one doesn't go. The Clippers go the other way with it. Left side Leonard. From deep, George drills it from outside. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
You got to get the ball to PG whenever he's roaming around outside that arc. Incredible.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. The kick out to Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Leonard finds Morris. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Timberwolves leading by 12. Edwards looking it over. Russell left side. Outside Edwards. Outside Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Clippers trail by 12. Leonard kicks to Jackson. Back to Leonard. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And the pass to Edwards. Over George. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Leonard, back to George. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
The kick out to Towns. A three-pointer off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Count them one. The Timberwolves lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Paul George. Russell against Jackson. Out to Edwards. Lets it fly from 18. He's off on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. George dishes to Leonard. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
Sometimes tough to get out to that corner, and Kawhi sat there and made the defense stretch out.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Edwards from the arc. Drops in the tray.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
From deep, George. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Jackson against Russell. Kicks it to McDaniels. Here's the 3. A shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson finds Morris. Outside Jackson. And Leonard has it in the corner. Drills the three-pointer.
And now the go-to guy in these situations. Leonard can handle that kind of pressure in the big moment as well as anyone.
Out to Edwards. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Jackson passes to Morris. The 3 from George. Offline. And so Minnesota takes the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
On to adversity.
And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Greg.
Hey, BA, get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet, believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Here's Moran. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Every night, John Moran has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Line for 2.
The first one falls. Well, you talk about the D Moran has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to McDaniels. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Ja Moran. On the wing, Bain, guarded by Edwards. Bain, the pass to Moran. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower? With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Moran against Russell. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Now here's Russell. And there's the drive. It's McDaniels on the wing. Outside Russell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Aldama. Brooks against McDaniels. Brooks, the pass to Bain. And he goes in for the dunk.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's McDaniels. Russell finds Edwards. Crosses over. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Steven Adams.
Steven Adams. His first.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Here's Moran. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Bain. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Russell.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
You know, think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Towns down low. Can't get it to drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now Bain. Here's Aldama. Over Gobert. Pass to Aldama. Out to the right wing. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man,
Sweet. A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's McDaniels. That shot's good. Russell making the play. McDaniels got his second bucket of the night.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Outside for Brooks. Back to Moran. Outside Bain. Pass to Moran. On the wing, Bain. The three. Towns with a rebound.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Edwards for three. Aldama grabs the board. Memphis leading. Adams finds Moran. 41 seconds left in the opening quarter. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Pass to Towns. Now Edwards. Russell with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Shot is good by Edwards.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully. I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Easy escaping Adams' wingspan as a defender. His reach helps him stay on top of him.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Timberwolves ahead, up 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Russell. Towns up top. The 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
Russell against Moran. And there's a pick. And then Moran with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Russell against Moran. Pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Here's Aldama. Oh, trying his luck from deep. McDaniels with the rebound. Towns with the ball. Guarded by Moran. Russell. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Russell's got his first basket. And between Jason Kidd and LeBron James, RJ, you played with some incredible passers in your day. What was that like, running alongside those guys?
Well, it's just amazing. Jason Kidd, LeBron James, these guys can get you the ball when you don't even know that you're open. That's what's fun. And it's even more fun kind of sitting back and watching them and seeing how they read the floor. Two of the greatest to ever do.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face. Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Pass to Bain. Down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. you too can become an NBA player.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Towns. And here's Edwards outside. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. Lets it go from deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Outside for Russell. Back to Towns. Pass to Russell. Now here's Towns. Clock at 6. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Russell against Morant. To the left side wing. Here's Aldama. And another miss by Memphis. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Russell attacking. Pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. Right side Edwards. McDaniels passes to Russell. Uncovered. McDaniels, that's good. And now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Morant against Russell. Morant, the pass to Bane. Here's Aldama. From deep. And they recover it. Back to Morant. There's a screen. Pass to Aldama. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
It's Edwards on the wing. The 3 from Russell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Minnesota in the lead. And here's Russell. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with it. Outside McDaniels. Clock is at 3. Russell has the open look. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 5. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus as you look forward to the second half?
Just ignite our pace. You know, everything starts with our defense. Can we pick up our activity? We got to get some stops. Got to keep them off the free throw line.
Thanks very much, Allie. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Then it's Steven Adams. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Aldama in at the power forward position. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Noel. Here's Prince. Misses the 3. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Minneapolis. Outside Bane. This for the tie. The shot off that time. And Minnesota will come the other way.
Something Kyle Anderson does well is put pressure on the ball. Not what you expect from bigger guys, but he's got good instincts and fine steals.
A line change here for Memphis. Here's McLaughlin.
Grizzlies foul. John Concha. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside, Anderson. Pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Just 4 to shoot. He's off on the layup. His ability to snatch the ball has even helped him secure a record, Richard.
Yeah, back in 2021, Kyle set the single-game playoff record for the Grizzlies with 6 steals. It was an impressive defensive effort for him, and trust me, he knows how to use his size and length very well.
Outside, Anderson launches it. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Jones. And there's the lob. Tillman misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Here's Anderson. The layup misses. After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position.
To the paint. Here's Conchar. Inside for the lead. No good on the shot. Nice D from Anderson. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the wing, right side. Back to Noel. Pass to McLaughlin. Out left to the wing. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here to stop the drought. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. On the wing, Jones. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Prince. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Blocked! And now the T-Wolves on the break. McLaughlin's shot is good. And it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Outside Jones. The 3. And another miss by Memphis.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Takes a 3. No good. Well, the Grizzlies shooting 35% so far in this one. Pass to Williams. Down low. Stolen by Reed. Here's McLaughlin. 56 seconds left in the third quarter here. Off target with the 3. For Memphis, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Conchar. The 3 ball. From the arc. Minnesota with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Anderson passes to Reed. Fires from the corner. That one a little long.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Count it. Good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's McLaughlin. It doesn't go for him. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for... And And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Edwards against Jones. Releases. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Here's Russell. Back to Edwards. Outside Russell. Pass to McDaniels. And the 3 off target. Memphis trailing here. Now Williams. Guarded by Edwards. Oh, deflected. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Russell into the lane. Outside McDaniels. That shot's good. Russell making the play. And the Timberwolves lead by 5. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Timberwolves. On the wing, Conchar. It's blocked by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Jones. And stolen by Edwards. To the middle. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Substitution on the court.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Towns goes in. Right side McDaniels. Beyond the arc. Brooks with the rebound. Well, Memphis shooting 35% so far in this one. Here's Aldama. Adams, a pass to Bain. They get it back. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Here's Morant. Second chance effort. Here's Adams. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. McDaniels against Morant. Left side, Russell. Outside McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Edwards fires from way outside. They get the rebound. Gobert passes to Towns. With the clock winding down. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Morant finds Adams. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Russell against Morant. 6 to shoot. Pass to Aldama. A shot to stop the drought.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Got a piece of it.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
A minute 4 left in the fourth. Morant, pass to Bane. 5 on the clock. That one's wide left.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball.
Memphis ball.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that hit factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
Downs for 3. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Outside Edwards. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.